Giordano.
Yes, Giordano.
And the first pitch from Gioia. Watson shows bunt and takes back and takes a strike. 0-1.
Yep. Yeah, Scott Watson was at first yesterday. Did a pretty good job.
Yeah, definitely. There a lot of pickoff.
Of course, the 2 home runs were the problem that ended. Of course, the
No, it was 1 home run.
it was a double. One run with that allowed 2.
Yeah, you said 2 home runs, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So it's a 1-1 on Watson. And he grounds one through the hole, a base hit for Watson. And a good start to the second for the Gales.
And remain there at first.
So good hitting
job.
by Kyle Watson on an inside pitch, was able to pull it through the hole. And the Gales have the leadoff man on here in the first.
Bring him now, number 26, Jason Rosado. He is the shortstop for today's game as well as yesterday's. Has done a pretty good job all season.
So this will bring up the shortstop, Jason Rosado. There, Watson, and it takes a strike. And Rosado shows bunt, and he drops it down. And Gioia's only play will be to first, and he airmailed the throw, and it goes into foul ground, and that'll allow the runners to go to second and third.
Wow.
How about that? And
thankfully the people
they're gonna give.
okay.
Are they gonna give Watson home plate?
Yes, they will.
Yes, they will. So the run comes home as Watson comes in to score, and the game is tied at 1. So the umpire, so Gioia off the mound to field it, threw it to first, airmailed the throw, it went in out of play into foul territory.
And now the umpires are gonna meet real quick.
Yep. I think they're gonna send Watson back to third. I don't think that's you. That
it happened before against us where he scored the run. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. And
yes, it has been confirmed. He's heading back to Kyle. Kyle's heading back to third, and it's back to 0. 1-0.
Yep. So that's how it works. If you throw the ball, you get 1 additional base from where you were. But the runners will be at second and third with
Scoreboard's not there.
with nobody out. So it'll be an error on the pitcher. So good as an E1 on the throwing error by Gioia. So runners at second and third now for the right fielder, Jacob Herrera. Gale's trying to get the run in. See how Rutherford plays their defense. They are going to play. Looks like they're going to play back. So, actually, no. They're going to bring the infield in. So the infield will come in. So they're trying to get an out at the plate. A bit of a surprising move this early in the game to bring the infield in. And there's one on the outside corner, 0-1. And Herrera does not like it. Looked down to me, but he gets the call.
Great score position. Gale should be able to score here.
Well, you got to put
at
the
second
ball.
and third, and of course no out. So hopefully it happens.
And that's in the dirt,
foul ball.
1-1.
In the dirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sorry about that. So obviously, a very interesting strategy by Rutherford to bring the infield in this early, and that one's outside 2-1. Jonathan Stevens, number 8 hitter on deck. Stevens did not play yesterday. And that's down 3-1. Good take by Herrera. And he fouls one back. It's a full count. And a mound visit from the catcher. So the catcher, Gomez, coming out for a visit. And he
Got a
struck him
strike.
out. So the last thing the Gales needed as Herrera strikes out for the first out. Second strikeout for Gioia.
And here comes Jonathan Stevens.
Yep.
The
Did not
DH.
play yesterday.
Right? DH? Yep, he's DHing for today for Xavier Rana. Yep. So in for, like I said, Xavier Rana's the DH, Jonathan Stevens. Here comes the pitch now, and it'll be grounded to first, and we'll step on the back for the out. Nobody moves. That is the second out. Runner still in second and third. Nobody scores. Still 1-0. That'll bring up now the left fielder, number 6, Jose Victorio. So 2 outs, runners on second and third. And here comes the pitch. And outside for a strike, inside for a strike. 0-1. Second pitch. And that'll be high fly ball to the shortstop and caught for the out. And that will end the inning in perfect scoring chance for the Gills. Couldn't get it in time. 1-0 to score. Back after this for the top of the third. Welcome back. Up at now is number 15, number Cirelia. He's the first baseman for today's game. 1-0 your score. Gills had scoring chances in the last inning, but couldn't get any runs in because of the 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch, and it will be outside for ball 1.
I got a big couple months coming up.
And that is 2-0.
I missed that. It was one that I couldn't find.
Wait, did they do like 3 teams?
I saw something, and I couldn't find that one. So anything else you
Foul ball, 2-1 count.
Except that one, Internet.com has the paywall behind it. You got to be a subscriber to see the list, and no one else listed. I know it was a non-public B, like all state.
My dad went.
And just to let you know, it's 3-1 count at the moment. Trying to get the full count here. Time is called by the umpire as he tried to get the foul ball stuck on the netting, but couldn't get it down. Ooh, outside, and he'll walk him. He'll head to first. He'll head to first base, and that'll bring up now number 1, High. He is the second baseman. Henry High. He's a sophomore. And see what he can do with the runner at first. The pitch is going to be outside for ball number 1. Jack will be back momentarily. In the meantime, it is a 2-0 count. And gets the first strike, 2-1 count. And that'll be a foul ball for a 2-2 count. Trying to get the first out here. See if Arana can strike him out. And that'll be a foul ball. Still remains 2-2 count. Runner will remain at first. Pitch again. It'll be grounded to third. Will throw it to first. Not in time. He is safe. Runners at first and second. That'll bring up now number 9, the pitcher, Gioia. And unlike St. Mary's, the pitcher does come up to bat. Obviously, that changed yesterday for St. Mary's as the pitcher did pitch yesterday's game. I believe it was Young that was up at bat yesterday. And that'll be strike 1. 0-1.
Sorry about that, my friends. Just had to do something real quick. So it appears we have runners on first and second with nobody out. And the Gills couldn't score.
Nope. No, they couldn't.
Wow, second and
They
third, nobody
tried
out.
hard, but they couldn't get it.
You gotta bring that run in.
And that's a
it's
foul
fouled
ball,
back.
and it's going to be hitting. Watch out.
And-
Oh, the
fan
fan
there.
almost had it. Hair on the fan.
Yep.
He dropped his phone instead.
Who's up?
It was number 9, the pitcher.
He's
Joey
up. Now,
Yep.
what did the first batters do? So I can write it.
Runner went to first and second.
No, but did they
ground
walk
balls.
or hit? Like,
One of them was a walk. The first one was a walk. That would be Sorelli was a walk.
and one was a hit.
And the other one was a hit.
Shoulders at first.
It was hit
2-2
to third.
to Gioia. And
And
just
foul
got a
ball.
piece of that.
See, like, yeah, I like the week district interview. That extra person for broadcast. Yeah, brings a different take, you know.
So 2-2 coming to Gioia. Just off the plate. It's a full count.
So full count here.
Yep.
No outs. Runners to first and second. Here comes the pitch from Arana.
See if the runners go. They do not. And he and he
And
pops one
pops
up. In a shallow center. Victoria Giordano is there. And he puts it away for the first out. Runners will not go. So that's a big out for Xavier Arana.
So 1 out. Runners remain still at first and second. That'll bring up now number 2, the shortstop, Cole Guhamas,
Yep.
the junior.
Gumas struck out looking his first time up. Gill's looking for a ground ball here. And it's inside 1-0. A lot of Rutherford fans here today. And a ground
You got
ball
ball two.
foul.
Yep.
Foul. 1-1.
Everyone says it. Here he is.
So 1-1. And he fouls
Foul
one
ball.
back, 1-2. Rutherford taking some good cuts at these pitches, but it's 1-2. So 2-2 to Cole Gumas, the shortstop. And he got him looking. Curveball that dropped from the heavens. So
That'll bring the second
Xavier
out.
with his fifth strikeout through the first 3 innings. And that'll bring up the number 7 hitter, the third baseman Van Weber, who doubled his first time up. Runner still at first and second. So it's after first and second, no out. It's first and second, 2 out. Uh, 1-0 to Weber. And that one's in the dirt, 2-0. Watson does a good job staying in front of that. And that's in the dirt, and it's 3-0. So after getting the first 2 outs, Xavier struggling with his command here a little bit. Again, Weber doubled his first time up, so X might just be being a little bit careful with him. And a step off.
Runner's gonna try to
Sam
possibly
Kelly
advance. You gotta watch
on
out.
deck. And there's a strike. Weber thought it was ball 4, but it gets the call from the home plate umpire. It's 3-1. So 3-1 to Van Weber. And he takes a strike, and it's a full count. Weber again thought it was ball 4. Home plate umpire says otherwise. Full count. So now the runners will be in motion.
Big pitch here.
Big pitch
So
here.
really at second. Hui at first with 2 outs.
Big pitches will
3-2
determine
coming to Van Weber.
the runs.
And
And
that's
walks
ball
him.
4. So after thinking strike 1 and strike 2 are ball 4, Weber finally walks, so that will load the bases for the number 8 hitter, Sam Kelly, the center fielder.
Now the bases are loaded.
That's already the 5th walk given up by Xavier Arana today.
Nigel's heading off the bench almost. I think he might give a talk any minute now. And he is gonna come on out.
Yep. It's not going to be a pitching change, just a talk.
And no one's warming up yet, so I won't be a pitching change quite yet. Unless it happens. We'll see what happens here.
So Rutherford will head back to their positions. Bases loaded, 2 out. Sam Kelly struck out swinging his first time up. He has a big opportunity from here to break this game open. Tough lefty-on-lefty matchup, but we'll see who wins this battle. Xavier really needs to get an out here.
And no one has head to the bullpen yet, so we don't know who will.
Oh, it's only the
change.
3rd inning.
Yes. Gives up another run. I won't be surprised if there's some bullpen action.
And did it hit him?
Foul ball.
It looks like it hit off the bat.
0-1. Yep.
That would come very close to hitting. That would have brought in a run. And up 1-1.
And 1-1.
Kelly struck out his first time out. Cirilli at third. Hui at second. Weber at first with 2 outs. And there's a strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Good slider by Xavier. He's not 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Bases loaded, 2 out. Rutherford got the first 2 on. Then Xavier got a fly out and a strikeout. Now 1 strike away from getting through this. Got him looking over the inside corner, and that ends the inning. So Xavier Rana works around a couple of leadoff base runners. 1-0 Rutherford going to the bottom of the 3rd. 6 strikeout for Xavier. Back for the bottom of the 3rd. Gell's rough second. Got runners at second and third with nobody out, and they could not score in the inning.
We head to the top of the order now, and number 3, Tyler Giordano.
What did Stevens do to end the inning? The last inning. Did he ground out, strike out?
I think it was the ground to first.
All right, I'll write that down. Did the pitcher cover? The first baseman just took it to the bag.
I think it was pitchers at first.
All right, that's what I'll write down. And there's a strike to Tyler Giordano as the Gales begin their second time around the order. Giordano struck out swinging his first time up, and he takes a pitch away there, 1-1. And Ty takes one on the outside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah. Those last 2 especially.
And Ty fouls one back. Still 1-2. Giordano's been a great on-base percentage guy so far. Playing center, he's been the jack of all trades. He's played catcher, first, second, and center so far this year. 1-2 from Gioia. And off the plate, 2-2.
Yep.
And Ty gets hit by the pitch. Oh no, it hit the bat. Foul ball. Gale's bench arguing that it hit him first. But it instead is just going to be a foul ball, so it's still 2-2. And Giordano strikes out
Oh,
and slams his bat down.
Wow.
So that is the
And
fourth strikeout for
Giordano.
the pitcher.
For pitcher.
Gioia.
All
All of them have been on swinging
Number
streaks.
11, Josh Marino for St. Mary's.
Moreno
Good.
flied out to left his first time up.
Yep, so let's see if we can do it again or possibly get a run in here. Up on deck is Blaze Conti, number 55.
Oh, and Moreno with a big swing there and misses nothing in one. And that's in the dirt, 1-1. And Josh
Foul
fouls
ball.
one back, 1-2. And Moreno fouls one off, and that will head into the street. So count remains 1-2. To
Here's
Moreno.
the pitch.
And he got him looking over the outside
Oh,
corner.
wow.
Back-to-back strikeouts for back-to-back strikeouts for the Gioia.
And now it is an 0-2 count with, no, excuse me, 2 outs, 1-0. Rutherford. Number 55, Blaze Conti, is up next, and on deck now is number 4, Jesus Baptista.
Blaze had a base hit to right his first time up. Comes out with 2 out, nobody on.
Outside for ball 1.
And Blaze takes up and high. And it's 2-0. Two to Conti. And he head shoots one foul into the Rutherford dugout.
It's almost the 3rd time that they hit the Rutherford dugout today.
Blaze has one of the 2 hits for the Gales today. Kyle Watson has the other. Both singles, one to right, one to left.
2-1 count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch now from Gioia.
Yep, 2-1 to Blaze. And he takes it to the dirt, 3-1. Jesus Bautista on deck. Gioia has struck out 5, including their last 2. Looking for a chance to strike out the side here in the bottom of the 3rd. And Blaze reps one foul. And it's full count. Three-two to Blaze, and he just got a piece of that to stay in the at-bat.
Full count.
Yep. Blaze leads the Gales in hits, runs, RBIs, pretty much every category you can imagine offensively. And he drives one towards the gap at right center, but under it.
And call for the out.
Acosta, and he makes a catch to end the inning. So first 1-2-3 inning for Chris Gioia, and we'll go to the top of the 4th with Rutherford leading 1-0.
Top of the fourth.
Welcome back. 1-0's your score. It's the top of the fourth now. The Gales are trailing by 1.
Ryan LaRosa, the DH, will lead off against Xavier Rana, still in there for the Gales, giving up 1 run in the first. Got into trouble in the second and the third, but got out of it in both innings. Gales have failed to put any runs on the board, though, so he's still trailing 1-0. There's a curveball for a strike, 1-1. And he fouls one back into the net, 1-2. 1-2. LaRosa grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. Tried to bunt the runners home, but it was hit too hard, and they ended up not scoring. And that's looped out to left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. So Ryan LaRosa has a leadoff hit to begin the fourth.
No one yet has went to the bullpen yet to warm up for the Gills. See if there's going to be any action.
It's early now. I think they're going to let Xavier pitch for, I think they're going to try to get him through the fifth. I think after this inning, we'll see somebody head to the bullpen. But Xavier's got to get through this first. And Rutherford will begin their third time around the order with the catcher, Alex Gomez, who's walked both his plate appearances.
Quick meet for Rutherford off on the third base side.
I think there's an equipment issue. Get that fixed, and that'll bring up Gomez, who has walked both his plate appearances today. And Gomez showing bunt, now lays off and fouls back, 0-1. And he golfs one out to left, hit pretty well, and that's going to fall for a base hit. So the first two, once again, the first two on for Rutherford, as Gomez is on base for the third time. So back-to-back loopers out to left field. They were too shallow to be caught. Fell too quickly. So it is first and second, nobody out.
Actually, there might have been some bullpen action as Dominic Mealy, the catcher, he's off by the scoreboard. We can't see the number if there's another person back there, but interesting to see that someone is back there, so expect a pitch and change very soon.
No, I think they're just warming up. No, they're not. No, I wouldn't expect, unless the city gets like real out of hand, I wouldn't expect that.
It's 1-0. Our runners first and second, anything's possible. In scoring position in the fourth already.
Dancing off second, and it's low, 2-0. Home plate umpire's been a little inconsistent today. And it's low, 3-0. And now showing bunt on 3-0, and he takes a strike, 3-1.
3-1.
So very interesting, showing bunt on 3-0. Good hitter's count here for Akasla. And he swings and grounds one down to third. Blaze will step on the bag at third, and that's all they'll get. So it'll be a 5 unassisted. So that's a big first out for Xavier Rana, and a good play by Blaze Conti to get to the bag.
Yes, he got him out at the right time instead of throwing to first, because then it narrows down the scoring chance. Now you only got runners at first and second instead of at third and second, and here comes Nigel heading off to the mound.
See if
What a great job. Let's see if there's going to be a pitching change.
And
Not yet.
I don't think. Nope.
No.
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 Nope. Just gonna get his infield position right. So still first and second with one out. As Acosta grounded out to third. He's now 0 for 3. Grounded out.
We're trying to get an update on who's in the bullpen now. Don't know if we have anybody yet.
No, I'll run down though and see it.
Bradley? Number 31, Bradley Higgins, is warming up in the bullpen, so he'll more than likely come in for Xavier Rana towards the 5th.
Interesting to see. Bradley pitched on Monday, I believe, in Secaucus. So, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So interesting to see. Just 2 days later, Brad possibly coming into the game again. It might just be for some bullpen work, but we will see. But right now,
See, I thought Joey Travasso would come in.
right now the focus though is the focus is getting Xavier Arana through this inning. He's got runners at first and second with one out, and he grounds
gonna be a
one
liner
to third.
to
That might be,
third.
and Blaze will have to go to first with it. And he makes an accurate throw for the second out, but the runners move up
2
to
outs.
second and third. Blaze thought about the double play, but instead just took the save by going to first, and Cerulli grounds out for the second out.
Yeah, great hand by Blaze Conti to throw it right away to the first.
Blaze has had a busy day over
And
there
the
at first.
speed, and the speed has been key, and great position by Nigel to put him down in third base. A lot better than putting him at first, like last year, how Mr. Holst, Dennis Holst did last year. So interesting to see. 2 outs, 1-0, runners to second and third.
And it'll bring up the second baseman, Henry Hui, who's 1 for 2, singled in the second, struck out in the first. And there's a late strike called by the umpire, 0-1. Big at bat here for Xavier. Base hit could bring in 2. Trying to keep this a 1-run game with St. Mary's struggling offensively so far.
Yes, yeah, but it's still early. It's only in the 4th, and
And the
as long as if they
curveball
keep
in the
this
dirt.
on 1-0 lead, they should be fine entering the.
Well, the Rutherford pitcher's been very good so far, but
Excuse me, entering the bottom of the 4th and heading to the 5th.
and there's a strike, 1-2. Good changeup by Xavier. So now just 1 strike away from getting out of the jam.
And would be a dangerous inning if they survive it, allowing no runs in with potential.
Weber at third, LaRosa at second. LaRosa at third, Gomez at second with 2 out, and Henry takes
Full
up.
count. Oh, no, excuse me, 2-2. 2-2.
So 2-2 from Xavier, and just off the plate, St. Mary's bench does not like the call. That looked like a strike to me, but
Yeah.
it's a full count.
Definitely the bench did not like it at all.
Now, a walk wouldn't do any walk wouldn't really do any damage. It would just load the bases. It wouldn't bring in a run, but that would. But you got to be
Full
careful
count,
here.
2 outs.
Got big picture to make for Xavier.
Bench not happy. Here's the call.
And
walks
it's
him.
ball
Bases loaded.
4, just outside on the curveball, and a terrific at bat from Henry Hui, and that will load up the bases for the pitcher, Chris Joyous. Let's see if he can help himself out here with a base hit. Well, that actually might make it easier now for the Gills defense because they can get a force out now at any. They can get a force out at any position, so whichever base is hit to, whether it's third, short, second, or first, or even if it's like a little dribbler to the catcher. But now a walk would bring in a run. And a foul tip, 0-1. And Coach Nigel is shouting instructions to the players knowing the positions. And that's inside 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. So once again, Xavier one strike away from getting out of the jam. LaRosa at third, Gomez at second, Hui at first with 2 outs. 1-2 coming to the pitcher, Gioia. And
Outside,
off
2-2.
the plate again.
Close call.
Another.
All day.
and the umpire acknowledging the arguing.
With the fan.
I think it was with the umpire. I think it was with Nigel. I don't know, but the umpire not wanting to listen to this. Let's see how Xavier responds. And he pops it up. Shallow left. That's gonna be a tough play. And the center fielder Giordano under it.
And he got
he
it.
makes the catch to retire the
And
side.
avoids a dangerous hitting.
Xavier Arana escapes the fourth. And it's 1-0 Rutherford going to the bottom of the frame. We'll be back shortly. All right, we're back for the.
Oh yeah, we're.
All right, we're back for the bottom of the fourth. Chris Gioia continues on the mound, and the first pitch to Jesus Bautista's fouled back, 0-1. Gioia's thrown 3 scoreless so far to begin this game. He has walked none, struck out 5, and he's retired each of the last 6 Gales hitters. And that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Looks like it might have been outside. And he gets the call, so it's 0-2. As Don Mealy, the catcher, heading back to the bullpen, presumably maybe for a pitching change. And that's down 1-2.
Looks like Anderson's now in the bullpen as well.
David pitch.
Still a chance in time.
That's up high. And it's 2-2. And Bautista strikes out on a hanging slider.
Fortunately,
So
the Gales.
that's a six strikeout for Gioia, and he's now retired each of the last 7 hitters.
Unfortunately, yeah, the Gales have yet to go on the positive side when it comes to getting base hits and to even getting walks. Rutherford's been really good at it, and Gioia, the pitcher's been doing a fantastic job. And let's see if the work continues for him.
As Kyle Watson, the catcher, comes up. Watson had a base hit to left his first time up, and he takes one in the dirt for ball 1. So 7 straight retired by Chris Gioia, as he's also driven in the only run of this game so far with an infield hit in the first. So Gioia's been the difference at the plate and on the mound, and there's a strike, 1-1. And that's in the dirt, 2-1. Gales have not walked today.
busy day on this nice, good day. Both benches packed. A lot of alumni here for St. Mary's, and both sides
And Watson
filled
fouls one back, and it's 2-2.
with crowds. Both Rutherford and St. Mary's, both Rutherford schools. This is a rivalry game. Rutherford has the lead 1-0 at the bottom of the fourth. 1 out only, 2-2 count with Kyle Watson up bat.
2-2 to Watson. And he bounces one. That's going to be a tough play for Gioia off the mound. Fields gloves, and he
got him out. Wow.
And Watson thinks he's safe.
2 outs. They thought
I
he was
thought for
safe, but he
sure
couldn't get him in time. From the angle we had, he thought he just hit the bag.
So it ends up. So it'll be a.
No, like I'll bring my other iPad to power shit here. So if you guys want
So 1-3 on the putout.
Yeah.
Man, this has been a rough one so far for the Gales offensively. Jason Rosado, the shortstop, hitting 6th. Come up at bat. And he takes one inside, 1-0. And foul tip, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2.
Ooh.
So 1-2 to Jason Rosado. Gioia has retired each of the last 8 hitters. And each of the last 9 is
Strikes
Rosado
him out.
waves at the pitch.
And wow, what an inning.
So another 1-2-3 for Chris Gioia with a couple of strikeouts.
Back at
1-0
this.
Rutherford going to the top of the 5th. All right, welcome back for the top of the 5th. Rutherford leading 1-0. Several changes on the field for St. Mary's. Jose Victorio, who is in left field, has come out of the game. And a pitching change for the Gales is Brad Higgins steps in as Xavier Arana is done after 4 innings. Gave giving up 1 run, but he will not have a chance to win this game. Now Xavier is now in center field. Josh Moreno moves from first base to left. Tyler Giordano moves from center fielder to catcher.
And Kyle Watson goes to first.
Yep, the left fielder, Jose Victorio, comes out of the game. So several position changes for the Gales. And we're having an issue behind home plate. All right, ready, get set. So Brad Higgins on the mound for the Gales. Usually a starter, but comes in here in relief. And that's inside 1-0.
Let's see if these changes were the correct.
And a swing and a miss there. 1-1. Sorry, I forgot to say who's up. This is the shortstop, Cole Guzmas, who struck out looking in both of his at-bats today. One of 6 strikeouts Xavier Arana had today, and that's foul back 1-2. Still 1-2, excuse me. So in Xavier Sarte, went 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run, walked 5, struck out 6. So a solid start all around, but he will not have a chance to win this game as Brad misses outside with the fastball 2-2. Higgins was the opening day starter for St. Mary's. Pitched very well, got the win against Woodridge, and it's a full count.
Great improvement from last year and great changes, and overall great job and for Briley Higgins. And
Higgins with a leadoff walk to Gumas.
And they'll be bringing up now number 3, Van
Weber. Yep. The
third baseman.
Third baseman Van Weber.
And again, not too many changes yet for Rutherford yet.
Weber has
major changes were from St. Mary's, and of course, so far the results haven't shown good yet, but not bad at all.
Weber has been on base both times today. He doubled in the first. Or no, he's doubled and he's walked. There goes the runner from first. Pitch in the dirt and no chance to throw him out. So Gumas steals second. And it's the second stolen base of the game for the Bulldogs. So that takes a double play out of order.
So although the rest of the team has been doing good, catching has been the tricky trouble these past few games for this Gales team.
Runner dancing off second, getting a big lead, not going, and he fouls one off, 1-1. So 1-1 from Brad. And that's down 2-1. Runner dancing off second. There he goes. Pitch in the dirt, and he will steal third without a throw. So Gumas showing his speed. He stolen second and third, and now a ground ball. And as expected, the Gales will bring their infield in all the way. Outfielders will come in as well. So anything in play, the Gales are going to try their best to get it out at home. Gales are they're playing pretty much as far in as they can. 2-2 to Van Weber. Struck him out. Ball in the dirt, and Giordano will throw down to first to complete the play. A high throw, but Watson got his foot down in the bag. So first strikeout for Higgins, and that's a big first out. 7th strikeout for Gales pitching. That'll bring up Sam Kelly, a left-handed batter against the righty Higgins, and he takes a fastball for a strike, 0-1. Kelly has struck out both his times up. First swinging and then looking to the 7 strikeouts for Gales pitching. Xavier Arana had 6. Brad Higgins so far with 1. And it's his only out so far. Gales will keep their infield in. And he lines one into center
Bradley
field, a
missed
base
it.
hit, and that'll bring in another run. Gumas
One
comes
run
in to
will
score. Sam Kelly with a base hit out into center, and Rutherford takes a 2-0 lead. So the 2 stolen bases from Gumas prove costly
Yeah, it looked like
as
it's
the Gales give up another run.
Yeah, looks like it almost hit the tip of Brad's glove. Almost could have been caught for the out, but again, right at that tip from the angle we had here. Couldn't make it in time. 2-0 Rutherford with a man on first.
Yeah. Tough one there, but still only a 2-0 game. But Gales are gonna have to score some runs if they want to come back. So you got a runner at first with 1 out, and that one in the dirt. Good stop by Giordano.
Yeah, Rutherford's pitching has been on key, and also the speed has been on key as well for them. And that is the reason why, of course, we see them have this 2-0 lead early in this game.
Yep. Well, it's not really early anymore. It's
Well,
the
not
5th
anymore.
now.
It's almost late, yeah, but
Gales have really struggled offensively.
yes. And again, like we mentioned, these are the tough schools that we're facing these Gales these upcoming weeks. You had St. Joseph's, you had Don Bosco, you had Milburn, and now you got Rutherford, who's just equally talented as same areas with again same record, but again comes down to this at the end, how well they pitch in the beginning and what they perform.
2-0 now to La Rosa as hang on.
Number 3
hang on. No, I don't. Okay, so we don't have numbers here, but number 3.
Weber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guess
number
so.
3 Weber's heading off to the
Yep,
bullpen.
so Van Weber, who's playing third base in this game, he's heading off to the bullpen now. We'll see if he comes in a pitch. But Chris Gioia has been fantastic in this game. 4 scoreless innings, or 5 scoreless innings. No, 4 scoreless innings, I'm sorry. Gales will have the bottom of the order up in the lineup with Stevens. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Herrera, Stevens, and it should be a Higgins up with oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then Arana should be in the line. We'll see how the Gales play it out. Stevens DHing today. That's why Brad behind 3-1. And he swings and grounds one to short. Might be 2, and Rosado boots it,
an error.
and the runner will be safe at first. So, well, La Rosa was running hard on that. So it's gonna be an error on Rosado. Second error of the game.
For St. Mary's, and that's
For just in the game overall. Rutherford had 1.
quick meet with Higgins up at the mound.
Yep.
Runners at first and second. Of course, 1 out, 2-0.
Just a visit with the catcher and Brad, not the entire infield. So it's been a bit of a struggle for Higgins so far. Walked the first batter, then gave up stolen base on second and third, struck a batter out, but then gave up a base hit to center, and now has given up will give up a hit and then an error on the shortstop Rosado. And that'll back to the top of the order for Rutherford for the 4th time. It'll be the catcher Alex Gomez, who has been on base all 3 times he's been up. He had a single to left and 2 walks. Gales walked 7, so they've walked as many as they struck out in this game. No, they walked 6. Excuse me. So see what Higgins has to do here, and time is called for by the hitter. And that's head out to center, and Arana has the lineup, makes a catch. Runner does not tag. That's the 2nd out.
Runners do not advance and get the 2nd out. 2 outs, 2-0. Rutherford still in it. That'll bring him down, I believe. The left fielder, number 8, Elise.
Acosta.
Acosta. Okay.
So 2 outs in the inning now with runners on first and second.
Madge ordering for the players to head back as this could be a long hit for the team in the outfield.
Oh, and Brad steps off.
You had him.
Did not get right. No, he would have definitely been safe, but it was a smart decision by Higgins to not throw that, honestly, because he could have thrown that into the outfield. It could have been a run. So smart decision there by Higgins. Trying to get through this inning. 2-0 Rutherford. But in a game like this where the Gales are struggling offensively, it feels like 10-0.
Yes, but it's only 2.
Yep,
But
it's
hey,
only
Listen, I feel like this bottom of the 5th inning is going to be a good inning for the Gales.
we need.
Especially with
Well,
all these
they
changes
need it.
happening. Let's see.
Oh, and a throw
It'll
behind the
benefit-
runner, and did they get him?
Safe.
Nope, safe. Got his foot in. That was a close.
Just in time.
So Higgins behind here 2-0. Oh, and a beauty of a curveball there from Higgins. 2-1.
The pitch from Higgins.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. 2 beauties in a row from Higgins. 2 curveballs, and he's ahead. Even in the count now, 2-2.
crucial moment here with 2 outs.
Nigel encouraging his
And
infielders. 2-2. That tried
High
it again.
for a full count.
Can't blame him, but it was up high, full count. So, Acosta yet to swing at a pitch in this at bat, I believe. Take it 5. So the runners will be in motion here. La Rosa at first, Kelly at second. There they go, and he bounces 1 foul.
Foul. More hand signal motions from Nigel. And Adam Lopez on the bench. He's telling more signals as well, helping out Nigel as well.
Yep. So Brad will
Here
again deal 3-2. Runners again will be in motion. There they go. And it's ball 4. Bounce
And
the
he'll
slider
walk.
in the dirt. So Higgins with his second walk of the inning, and the bases are loaded for Cervelli.
Which one?
For Rutherford.
15? Sorelli, first baseman.
Yep,
Third one on the list.
15.
15.
For batting order.
Third.
Third. So bases loaded. Big batter here for Rutherford, and
Yeah.
for Brad as well.
Number 15, Sorelli's up.
They gotta
next.
keep. They gotta
First
keep this
baseman.
game as close as possible with how much their offense has been struggling, and it's in the dirt, 1-0.
And Weber's coming back from the bullpen.
And Giordano will
Rutherford.
come out for a visit with Higgins, and it'll just be a quick one between the two of them, as I think Ty is just gonna try to cool Brad down a little bit. And yes, here comes Weber back from the bullpen, so see if he ends up coming in or not.
Nigel orders for Blaze to move back. Here comes the pitch now from Brad.
And there's a strike. 1-1.
Count. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. 2-0. Rutherford. Crucial moment here. Higgins, the throw.
Did he go? Nope.
No.
Laid off. 2-1. I think Weber's getting ready to come in. That's
He
not
might
him,
be.
but I think he might come in to pitch.
That would be an early change, if you ask me.
Yeah.
He's been doing a good job. Hasn't allowed 1 run in yet.
Yep, Gioia. So it's 2-1 from Higgins. He's got to be careful here with the bases loaded. And he
Fouls
chases one and fouls it off, and it's 2-2. So Higgins 1 strike away from getting through this. So 2-2 from Higgins, long hold. And
Outside.
inside, 3-2. If it's outside where the batter is, it's because it almost hit the batter.
Full count, 2 outs, 2-0 Rutherford.
So 3-2. Runners at third. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 3-2 coming. Ground ball, and that's fair down the line. All the way into the corner. Run scores, 2 run scores. Here comes a third, and he will score. It's a 3-run double.
Safe.
It's a 3-run double
score.
for Cirilli. And the Rutherford has taken a 5-0 lead. Wow.
The chances were there, but not enough in time. 5-0.
Wow, that I feel like this game is like pretty much over now. I mean, this is
It's not over yet.
what?
It's not over yet.
Yeah, Gales they got to get some scoring though, because they have
The
like
Gales will. There's 2 outs. Don't worry.
yeah. This has been it's been a tough one today for St. Mary's after losing yesterday, trying to avoid dropping to 6-4 on the
Big
season.
powerhouse schools, as we've been mentioning all season long. Tabasco, St. Joseph's, now Rutherford. Pickoff attempt to third is safe.
I don't think there's a runner.
Yeah, but I think there is.
No, there's not.
No, there isn't?
Nope.
Oh. Never mind, there is.
I think Brad just wanted to step off. Okay, so it's 5-0.
No runners.
Runners at second with 2 out. In there for a strike. 0-1. And that's line
Ground
in the left.
ball.
That's down for
And
a
base hit again.
And the runner around third heading home. He will score. 6-0 Rutherford.
Jeez
An
Louise.
RBI single for Hui. Rutherford has scored 5. They have scored 5 runs here in the top of the 5th.
4.
No, 5. 5. Yeah, it's 5.
4.
No, it's 5.
2-0.
No, it was 1-0. No, because Xavier only gave up 1 run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now a meet from the coaches
I think
and Higgins.
is tough one here for Brad Higgins. Well, the Gales were 1 strike away from getting out of this with it being down 2-0 instead. Rutherford has brought in 4 more runs to make it a 6-0 game.
Frank, that's my guy, Frank. You gotta take care of him.
Hey, how are you, Diane? I did
So if the appropriate movements have been made, it's now 6-0. Number 9, Weber's up next for Rutherford.
Yep. It's Gioia up at the plate.
Excuse me, Joya.
No, wait, is that him?
Yeah,
I don't-
Joya.
Yep.
Joya, not
And
Weber.
a pickoff try, not able to get him. And he fouls one back, and it's 0-1. It's 0-2 now. It's been a rough inning for the Gales. Game not over yet, but down 6. They gotta, start getting stuff going offensively. It's gotta be frustrating, for Brad Higgins. I mean, he was so close to getting out of this. Got maybe a couple of calls that didn't go in his favor. Just gotta finish strong here. And there's strike 3 over the outside corner.
And that will end the inning.
That ends the inning. But the Rutherford brings 5 to the plate.
6-0. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Number 0, Jacob Pereira is up now.
Rutherford brought 5 to the plate in the 5th. Got a 3-run double from Sorelli, the third first baseman, who had 3rd in the order.
And on deck is number 17, Jonathan Stevens.
Yep.
Been that was an incredible inning for Rutherford. And now here is the time where Gales are going to try to get hopefully some runs in. And to keep this game still alive. And we'll start with the strike.
There's a strike. Now, I think in 1 again. Gales do not like the call. So umpire's been a little, a little rough today, I would say. And he bounces that one 1-1. And he lays off 2-1. And that's away, 3-1. So perhaps this could be the start of a rally for the Gales. And the bullpen catcher for Rutherford heading back to their dugout. And he walked him. First walk given up by Gioia. Chris Gioia with his first walk of the game.
And this is
It
exactly
comes
what the
to-
Gales needed,
yep.
though, to get him into the walking mode.
Rutherford is beginning their 4th time around the order. Gales haven't even gone through 2. That shows the difference offensively in this game. And that's in there for a strike. Nothing in 1 to no, it's not Stevens. He's a right-handed batter. I don't know who that is. Sorry, we're not sure who this batter is for the Gales. Bobby, what number is that?
26. Shortstop, Jason.
No, it's 25, so it's Arana. Okay.
Is it Arana?
Yes, it is.
Number 55, Blaze Conti's heading to the bullpen now to warm up.
Rosato's a right-handed hitter.
Yes, it is Arana. 25 Arana.
So this is Xavier Arana, the starting pitcher today. Gave up a run in 4 innings, and now in center. So he's now he's in the lineup hitting, but down in the count 1-2, and he struck him out.
Struck him out.
That is the 7th strikeout of the game for seventh strikeout for the Gioia.
Number 13 is also heading to the bullpen for Rutherford. So it's going to be a packed bullpen to the left-hand side where the Gales are positioned. 1 out, 6-0.
Number 13 for Rutherford is, we don't have numbers. Okay. So we're not going to be able to provide you with a name. But if he comes into the game, we could perhaps provide a number for the Rutherford roster.
What's the name? What's the number? 13?
13. Yeah, so we have no clue who the pitcher is that just went to the pen.
13 was?
Yep.
Cole Herbert.
Herbert?
Cole Herbert.
Okay, so it is...
Cole Herbert.
Yep. Yep, so Colton Herbert to the mound for to the bullpen for Rutherford. And there's a strike to Jose Victoria, who remains in the lineup. Gil's lineup kind of messed up right now with like the positions and everything. And he bounces 1 foul.
Of course, after this game, the Gales will have to play DePaul Catholic at Weehawken on Sunday. That game is at 7 p.m. Under the lights in Weehawken. We'll have the coverage for that game if it doesn't rain, hopefully. And if it doesn't rain, then we'll have coverage for that game. It is at Weehawken. Bobby will definitely be there. We're going to me and Jack. We're not too sure yet. We will let you.
I won't be there.
Jack won't be there.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can make it or not, but
We
we'll
will
have to wait until Sunday to see, and of course, weather permitting. So keep a lookout. That is at Weehawken. That is right above the Lincoln Tunnel.
Yep.
The field.
And Victorio swings and misses, and it's 2 strikes. 2 and 2.
Yeah. Do you need this?
I'm fine. I can bend over and look. So bottom of the 5th, Gales trailing 6-0. 2-2 to Jose Victorio. And it's down and away. It's a full count. We'll see if they put Herrera in motion here on 3 and 2.
Should be. I think one more.
3-2 coming. And
Foul
Jose
ball.
fouls 1 back. There goes the runner, and it's ball 4, so the throw would not have mattered. You actually might have gotten him if it had
Safe.
been a strike. So Herrera takes the walk. Yeah, it doesn't matter because it automatically go to second. So that'll bring Tyler Giordano back as the Gales head back to the top of the lineup for the 3rd time batting round. Well, Giordano has struck out swinging in both of his at-bats today.
Yep.
But he comes up here with 2 on and 1 out. And the home plate umpire...
The runners on 1st and 2nd, 1 out, as Jack just mentioned. And bullpen action happening to the left-hand side where the Gales are at. Huge gap between short and 3rd right now.
Ty fouls
Hopefully
1
that
off.
will change for Rutherford as a foul ball and 0-1 count. Not too many 4 hits in today's game into the outfield, except for that 1 play by Rutherford. Other than that, not too bad at all. compared to the previous games that the Gills had alongside with DePaul. And no home runs yet. Hopefully the Gills can be the first to get in the home run side for today's game.
Yep. It's a 0-1 count to Tyler Giordano. And he fouls one
Another
back,
foul
1
ball,
and 2.
0-2.
0-2. I'm sorry.
We're gonna make a collection up there. By the time the season ends, it'll be a whole collection up there.
There goes the. Oh no.
The
I'm
runner
sorry.
will not advance.
And
He'll
it's
remain here where he is.
Strike 3 called. Giordano called looking. I don't think.
And that's the
looks
second out.
Looks a little confused about the call, and he has
Number-
struck out for the 3rd time today. So
Number 11, Josh Marino's heads up bat now. And a quick meet for Rutherford. And there's a new pitcher.
yep, it's gonna be. Well, what a job today by Chris
Yes.
Gioza. What an incredible.
Great work by him. Overall,
So
he
he
didn't
come-
allow 1 run in. Great work. And now
So-
number 9, Weber is coming in now.
3 Weber.
3 Weber. So
So Van Weber takes the mound for Rutherford,
now if they allow a run in,
and
Weber,
it looks like is he
that'll
gonna
be
play
interesting.
3rd? He didn't exit the field, did he?
No, I don't think he did. No.
So
I think he's gonna play
I think
third.
they're gonna switch. I think they're gonna switch.
Wow.
Okay, so he will stay in the game. Just gonna try to.
We'll be back with you in 1 moment.
The other thing I need to, you two are your friends. I want to get all the social media we have on the list. So I have it, so I know what it was. So I'm blasting out the links every day. Like, so, you know, the school, the sports, you support.
I'll have my friend send you. She'll send me the links and I'll send to you.
Okay,
I'll tell her tonight.
okay.
Are we off the mic? Can we? Yeah. All right, we are back. Bottom of the 5th here, still for the Gales with 2 on, 2 out.
And runners
And-
on first and second.
And a new pitcher for the Rutherford is number 3, Van
Weiber. And number 9, Gioia.
Van Weber. Weber, yes.
Yep. And Gioia, he'll be at third base now for Rutherford. Number 11, Josh Marino's up at bat now. Weber.
Weber.
Pitcher Joy.
Gioia.
Right? Remember?
Coach, I said Weber because there's a university.
Yes, Weaver State.
Okay, so Weber into the game. Okay. I'm sorry. I've been mispronouncing the name. I'm sorry. So it's a 2-ball count with 2 on, 2 out. Herrera is at no. Herrera at second. Victoria at first with 2 out, and that's up. It's a 3-0 now to Moreno, with Blaze Conti, a dangerous hitter, waiting on deck.
And if he hits a home run, that'll be a three runs score. 3-run in for the Gills. Let's see
3-0.
what happens. Pitch.
Walked him.
Walked him.
And Moreno.
Bases loaded. Blaze Conti up next.
Wow, so Van Weber into the game and walks the first batter on 4 pitches.
Coach, situational, like, be a little toughness.
Wait, Bobby. The pitcher plays basketball for Rutherford?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Okay, Blaze Conti, a perfect person to give us a home run here. To give us a.
Well, it's 1-0.
No, but it's step by step.
So the 5 straight pitches out of the strike zone for the new pitcher Van Weber. And Blaze grounds one up the middle, base hit.
Middle.
One.
And it's
One.
Herrera.
Two. He dropped it. He bobbled it.
He dropped it.
Victorio's
Here
coming to
comes
the plate.
2, and
Comes
possibly even
down
3.
third, and
No.
Nope.
2.
The 2 runs come home on the RBI single by Blaze Conti, and the Gales get 2. The Gales get 2 runs. It's 6-2 Rutherford.
Yeah, so on the correction on your screen, it is the bottom of the 5th, not the 6th.
First run
even
to the
got
game
confused
for
myself.
St. Mary's, and here comes a visit for Weber, who has thrown 5 balls and given up a single in this, and is giving
And
up.
they're doing a pitching change.
Wow.
And
So Van Weber faces 2 batters.
number 13, he's up at now.
So that
No, excuse me, pitching.
I don't even know what that was, to be honest. I've never seen a pitcher throw 6 pitches, give up a walk and then a hit, and then they just take him out immediately. I've never seen that before, not in the major.
They gave up no runs except for 2.
So both of those runs will be charged to Joa. And the new pitcher,
Number
a
13.
lefty, and they're gonna bring in the lefty to. Yeah, lefty. They're gonna bring in the number 13 to face Jesus Bautista with runners on second.
Number
and
13
third
is
and
Cole
2 out.
Herbert.
So Van Weber will go back to third base after walking a batter and giving up a base hit to drive in 2, and Ryan Joa comes out of the game after a brilliant pitching performance, in line for the win, but runners on second and third. Gales would need one more base runner to get the tying run to bat here in the 5th. So we'll see number 13 warm up here. And we're going to take a short break, and when he comes back, we will come back.
Welcome back. So number 14, Matthew DeGeneiro, is in for Blaze Conti at second. Meanwhile, up at now for the Gales is number 4, Jesus Baptiste. Nope. Yeah, number 4, Jesus Baptista is at bat now for St. Mary's.
And
And
their
it's a
first
strike.
strike. 1-1.
1-1 count.
Gale's trying to get 2 more. Moreno at third, Conti at second with 2 outs, and Bautista. It's a ball. 2-1. Kyle Watson would be the tying run to bat if he's able to get up in this inning.
Strike, right?
What?
Strike?
No, he called the ball, I thought. The one that's blooped to short, and it'll be
Caught for the out.
to end the inning. So the Gales get 2.
You got 2.
But
and
Rutherford
it's good.
still leads 6-2 going to the top of the 6th.
Go.
Welcome back for the top of the 6th inning. Blaze Conti now on the mound for the Gales. So in addition to his fine hitting, Blaze is going to take the mound and try to keep this a 4-run game. You should probably talk
Oh, yeah. So number 55, Blaze Conti's in for Brad, as Jack just mentioned. And we'll start with the strike and an 0-1 count. Overall, it's been a great game for the Gales and Rutherford, although Rutherford has had the lead for majority of this game, 6-2.
Good
The
change
Gales are
up.
trailing by 4. I mean, it's doable still as they enter possible 2 more innings to go. It's 6:15 out here, Eastern time. To give out the time for those watching at home. And that'll be called for ball 1. 1-2 count.
Yep.
No problem.
Good pitch. Slider strikes him out. First out of the inning.
That will bring up now number 3,
Van Weber.
Van Weber.
Now, I see a position change for the Gales. Jesus Bautista, who started at second this game, is at third. And Jose Victorio is actually still in the game. He's over at second.
And called for a strike, an 0-2 count with 1 out. This will be great here. I mean, again, Gales do not want to give up another run here. They have given up already 6. And, of course, they've played already Bradley Higgins and off to left.
Jesus spins, throws. He got him. Good throw for the second out. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Well, I think, the ability pitcher, I feel like Blaze, there are so many amazing young players on this team, but I feel like Blaze is one of the best, if not the best, on this team. The fact that he can hit at a very high level and pitch with this nasty stuff, it's like Shohei Ohtani of the. That was a
There was a strike there.
that was an angry pitch.
Yes, and I do have to give Blaze a lot of credit for playing this position, and coming in from playing third base is incredible. And Blaze has done an incredible job all season. I do like him at the pitcher's mound,
Yep.
and no matter how you look at it,
He looks
Blaze is out
he's
there.
intimidating on the pitcher's mound,
Oh yeah,
and he'll step off here. 2-2 from Conti. 0-2, and wow, they thought that was
1-2.
strike 3. The umpire again, maybe a questionable call,
yes it was.
so it'll keep the inning alive.
So it's a 1-2 count with 2 outs, and
In the dirt.
In the dirt for a 2-2 count. Try to end this inning quickly to get the guys back in there, and ball 3, full count.
Yep. So Blaze got the first one quickly, but he's had to work hard here to get the hitter, and it is Sam Kelly, a left-handed batter. So now 3-2 from Blaze, and it's ball 4.
Ball 4, he'll walk
So how
him.
about that? He got down in the count 0-2, and then took 4 pitches out of the strike zone to walk. So a terrific at bat there from Sam Kelly.
That is the first walk today given out by Blaze Conti. But hey, overall, great job. And hey, there's only 2 outs, and we can get it here as we bring up now number 8, La Rosa,
Yeah.
for the DH for today's game. 6-2 is your score, 2 outs, nobody on base. Excuse me, a run on
in the
first.
dirt,
Run on
and
first.
Giordano thought about throwing behind, but did not.
Pitch again.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Breaking
1-2.
pitch there from Conti, 1-1.
1-2.
Are you sure?
1-1? Okay.
Yeah. I
Said 1-1 on the score. That's fine.
and he fouls
And
one
foul
back
one.
into the netting. Now it's 1-2.
Well, now it's 1-2.
Yeah.
Well, we finally got something right.
Well, by the way, Eli, I don't know about the Devils pick you made yesterday.
Oh well. The Devils tried hard. I'm at the game tomorrow. They're gonna win.
Well,
Again, if this is how the Devils are gonna play, it's gonna go to a game 7.
all right. Okay. Well, while Eli gets carried away with the hockey.
Yes, go Devils. No
Okay.
Rangers.
All right. So Blaze trying to get the last out here in the 6th. Got 2 outs rather quickly, but needs another one here. And it's down and away, 2-2. La Rosa is 0 for 3, grounded out, or no, 1 for 3. He's grounded out to the pitcher, had a base hit, and then reached on an error by the shortstop Rosado. And that's grounded right to second. High hop, but Victoria able to handle it, and he makes a throw to retire the side. So a scoreless 6 put up by Blaze Conti. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, and it'll be, hang on.
Welcome back. Number 9, Kyle Watson's up bat now for St. Mary's as we enter the bottom of the 6th. 6-2 is your score. Rutherford has the lead. The
Yep.
Gales need 4 to tie and to try to keep this game still alive. Of course, they'll play the bottom of the 7th if they cannot tie it at this point. But it's still anybody's game. The Gales can still win this game. Number 13, Cole Herbert, is up at the pitcher's mound for Rutherford. Quick changes, 3 pitching changes made by both Rutherford and St. Mary's in this game. And for Rutherford, there was it was Yoya and Weber who were the pitching changes for Rutherford, besides Cole Herbert, who is up at bat out at pitching now.
And Watson swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
And for St. Mary's, it was Bradley Higgins. Xavier Rana, and now up at now pitching is Blaze Conti for the pitching crew for that game.
And Watson
And
fouls
that's-
one off, and that'll go out of play.
Oh, almost. Thankfully, did not hit. Yeah.
And looks like the Rutherford girls softball team has arrived to show some support to their
Team
Yep.
on this rivalry day here in Rutherford. Just like the Devils and the Rangers, but the Rangers decided to win yesterday for once.
0-2 to Watson.
Hopefully, go
And
Devils.
off the plate.
Or those to the left of me who decided to choose Rangers. Jack.
No, go Rangers. Okay. So 1-2 to Kyle Watson. And
And that is
grounds
a
one
ground
to
ball
third,
to
and
third,
it's
and it's
for
go
a
through
base
for a base
hit. And the Gales. So Watson has his second hit, and that might get the Gales started here in this inning. So Watson is 2 for 3.
And now you have a run on first. And I'll bring up now number 26. That is the shortstop, Jason Rosado.
Yep.
The 6-2 ball game. And now no outs and a run on first. Definitely could get a run in here. Let's see what happens here. Pitch is going to be
Ball.
ball 1.
All right, here we go. Gales starting. So you got Watson at first. Not really a threat
Getting
to
back in
run.
there, possibly a walk-off run.
I wouldn't. If I were Watson, I wouldn't run, especially down by 4. You got to just keep yourself on base and try to get. Let's see what we're up there. They're gonna throw over. Well,
Pick up a
if
type of
you're
save.
lefty, it's easy. It's a lot easier to pick off at first because it's easier motion.
The Gales bench has been going
Oh, it's
crazy
a bunt,
so far, and it's
and
a
he gets
bunt.
it down,
And
he's gonna be off
he
the mound to
should
field
be-
it, and he just got him.
Got him
the
and
first
out.
But Watson does
The
move
first
down
out,
to second.
yes. So now runner at second, 1 out. That'll bring up number 0, Jacob Herrera.
Yep.
Story in this game, I mean, it's late in this game, but
Yep.
6:30. But
So let's see. So now a base hit could cut the lead to 3. Herrera is
and
up.
still early for the. When I mean early, I mean it's still early for the Gales to still win as they have a runner on second with only 1 out, and it's a whole body.
And did it hit him?
Hit
It
him.
did.
It did.
And that'll put a
Runners
runner
will
on
go to first and
first.
second.
So now the Gales will just need one more base runner to get the tying run to bat. They'll have Xavier Arana, who started today, but also he struck out in his only plate appearance today.
Yep.
But he has a chance here. So Arana and then Victorio. So the 8 and 9 hitters. Let's see what he can do.
Here's the pitch.
And he shows Bun and
Bunt,
fouls
it's a
it
foul
off,
ball.
nothing in 1.
It's getting exciting here.
And number 10 for Rutherford is heading to the bullpen. And he lays off the curveball, 1 and 1.
Yep, 1-1.
Oh, and a strike called.
Oh.
And the
I was
Gales
looking
bench
at the Gales
does
bench
not
right there,
like that.
and they didn't like it at all. They all went crazy.
I didn't think it was a strike. I thought it was down.
See, I know you're watching the play, so I'm looking at the bench to see what their reaction is.
So let's see if X can get him here. He strikes
Swing
out.
and a miss, and that's
As he
the
spins
second out.
around, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up Jose Victorio to try to keep this inning alive.
Yes, and let's get a run in here. But for what is it, 6?
Yep. And Jose swings and misses, nothing in one.
Jose Victorio trying to help this team out. The Gales bench is going crazy. Runner on second. Here's the pitch from Herbert.
Swing and a
And
miss.
swing and a miss. 0-2 count.
0-2. Gales, another strike, and it will be, well, again, the Gales, they're down to their final 4 outs of this game. Can Jose come up with something? And it's outside, 1-2. Well, the Rutherford has got their fair share of questionable calls today, but did not get that one. So
The
it's
pitch.
a 1-2. Victorio. Lines
And that lines
wide,
one
up
to
the
the
middle.
middle.
Oh, what a pick by the second
Oh,
baseman.
wow.
And he makes the play to retire the side.
Almost would have had a base
6-2,
hit,
go to the top of the
but
7th.
couldn't get him in time. 6-2. Back. Welcome back. It's the top of the 7th now. 6-2 is your score. It's going to be a big moment here for. It's going to be a big moment here for both Rutherford and as well as St. Mary's, as if they, if Rutherford does, if St. Mary's does allow another run in from Rutherford, this could possibly lessen their chances of winning as they're down by 4 heading into the 7th. Number 14 is up bat now for Rutherford. That is Gomez for Rutherford. Jack, you think it's going to be a walk-off game and the Gales win?
I hope so, but they will
And it'll
have
be a strike.
Well, they'll have
0-1.
the top of the order in the 9th. They'll
Yes,
have
they will.
Giordano, Moreno, and Blake and Conti up.
And that'll be a 1-1 count.
Yep. And way outside. And there's a strike, 2-1.
And that's the first strikeout. And it is now 1 out, 6-2. That'll bring up now number 7. Acosta. Here comes the pitch now from Conti.
Oh,
And
that's
it is a line drive,
high fly ball.
high fly to left,
He'll
and
catch
will
it.
be caught for the out. And that is the second out.
Moreno. Oh, I think. Yeah.
Yep, that is the second out. One more, and it's all the Gales. Are they going to do or die before their next game? Of course, remember, their next game for the Gales is Sunday. They're at Weehawken, 7 p.m. under the lights versus DePaul Catholic. Again, even though they're at Weehawken, they're versus DePaul Catholic. So just keep in mind for that game, as it is ruled a strike here.
Yep.
Right now it shows rain. If it doesn't rain, we will have a game for you, and we'll be broadcasting live from Weehawken for that game. If not, then just keep in mind that.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll
Again,
have
the
the
Gales,
Weehawken game.
the Gales will have the bottom of the lineup up in the 7th with Giordano, Moreno, and Conti up.
And Bobby will definitely be at that game to broadcast it, and I will try to go. I will see what I can do to get to that game if the weather provides, of course. Conti, the pitch to try to end this inning.
Long hold.
Here it is.
Oh, just got a piece
And
of
it's
it.
a foul ball. Would have been a perfect chance.
Oh, 2. Ooh, in the dirt.
Round ball. 1-2.
Did you say ground ball? That's all right.
Whatever.
Hit the ground.
Yeah, true.
Whatever.
1-2.
In the dirt. 2-2.
In the dirt.
Number 4 for Rutherford coming out of the bullpen now after warming up. And he pops it
High
up.
fly ball.
And I was just going to say, Blaze is going to call it himself. And the
And
pitcher
and
with
that
a
is
rare
it.
catch
That's the
to
third
end
out.
the inning.
We'll be
So
back
Blaze with a
for
1,
the
2,
final
3,
and
bottom of the
crucial
7th.
inning.
it on? All right, back for the bottom of the seventh. Gales down to
Need
their final
4.
3 outs. It'll be Giordano, Moreno, and Conti up for the Gales as they are trail by 4.
Yes, the Gales need 4 crucial runs to tie this game and 5 to win, and they cannot afford an out. Here comes number 3, Tyler Giordano at the top of the order. Here comes the first pitch from Herbert, and it'll be outside for ball 1.
Well, there's the start of it. Well, Giordano's had a rough night at the plate. He struck out in each of his 3 at-bats, swinging twice and then looking. And he pops
That's
one
a
out.
foul ball.
Shallow right, that might drop, and it's going to be caught by
for
the
the
second
out.
baseman for the
First
first
out.
out. So Giordano is 0 for 4, and that's the first out, and that'll bring up Josh Moreno.
Yes, and it'll be Blaze Conti, unfortunately, that will have the do-or-die moment, basically.
Yep. Well,
Unless
Moreno.
they can get to Baptista.
Yep. Well, Moreno is 0 for 2, flied out, struck out, and he walked in his last at bat.
So more than likely it won't be a Gales win today, but
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
You never know. Anything's possible, but hey, you got you have DePaul Catholic at Weehawken under the lights on Saturday, Sunday.
Swing and a
Maybe
miss by
that's what they
Moreno,
need.
nothing in 1. Yeah.
Under the lights.
Maybe they need a break for a few days too, like a couple
Yes.
days off, just like.
They've been playing almost 9 games straight, and this is definitely their time off that they deserve. Pitch. Of course, JV is at it tomorrow. We will not have coverage of that game for JV, but of course,
Who are they playing?
It should be Rutherford. Not too sure where they're at, but we'll have to find out. Of course, Nigel Archibald will be in for D'Alessandro. Of course, we all know
2
he's
and
out
1
for this game. We'll be back next week though for the remaining games. This is the only game that he will miss for St. Mary's. For this week at least. For only JV game.
Right.
And it'll be a foul ball and 2-2 count. Got to be careful there. Yep, that's fine.
2-2 to Moreno. And he
And
grounds 1 foul. Well, the Gales have still shown plenty of fight here late in the game, even though they have 2 outs to go. Gales hoping to avoid dropping to 6-4 on the year. Rutherford hoping to improve to 7-2 on the year.
And JV is in Rutherford tomorrow.
Okay. And Nigel will be coaching because Coach D is not taking a personal day. We wish
Archibald.
him the best for that. Yeah.
Yes, Archibald. Oh, and the update was provided by Anthony, a JV player who is currently watching at home right now. Thanks for the update.
And Moreno pulls that 1 foul. Well, if Blaze Conti is on deck, if they were to keep it alive after that, it would be Jesus Bautista and then Kyle Watson after that.
Well, while this game is going on here, in the back there was a Little League game, and it looks like there was a home run. Yeah, home run there for the Little League game.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a full count to Josh Moreno trying to get on base. And strike 3 called right down the middle there.
And that is the second
and Moreno
out.
was frozen pizza. And now the Gales are down to their final out of the night. It'll
And
be
of
up
course,
to
this
Blaze
is the
Conti.
Do or die moment here.
Well, if Blaze was able to keep this going, it would be Jesus Bautista who would be next, and then Kyle Watson after him. Here's the pitch. And it's outside for ball 1. And Blaze fouls
Foul
one back,
ball, whoa.
1-1. That was
Very
a
powerful hit.
Hit very hard.
I think another home run just happened at the Little League game. That sounds more excited than the broadcast. Huh. Here's the pitch.
Swing and
Swing
a
and a
miss.
miss, 1-2
And
count.
now the Gales are down to their final strike.
And this rivalry game might be heading to Rutherford.
Gale,
But let's see.
Looks like, well, down to their final strike. 1-2
Can
coming
Blaze-
to Scotty
Keep this game alive. The pitch.
in the dirt.
And in the dirt.
And he will stay alive to see another pitch.
2-2.
Yep. Well, Blaze just had a couple of hits today. He's driven in the only 2 runs for the Gales today. Here comes the 2-2. That's
And
it
that
deep
is
to,
a
to
deep
center
to
field. That
center.
should do it. And the
And
catch
call
is
for the out.
made, and Rutherford takes this one in against St. Mary's 6-2. The 5-run fifth ends up being the difference as Xavier Arana takes the loss, and Joa takes the win for Rutherford. Tough loss.
Tough loss for the Gills, but they have DePaul Catholic on Sunday, to try to win this game alive. From Jack Rizzo, I'm Elijah Reinstrup. We'll see you Sunday, 7 p.m. versus DePaul Catholic at Weehawken. Join us then. Thanks for watching.